Welcome to the top 10 favorite, my top 10 favorite Super NES games, part 3, or number 3. There's actually going to be a two-parter to this because I got two games tied for third. This here, Tecmo Super Bowl 3 Final Edition is one of them. I've seen quite a bit of this game on my channel because I did a full season. But still gonna see another game. Throughout this entire season, the only weather we've seen was clear, and I believe we've seen snow once, so I'm going to do rain. I used to play this game quite a bit when it came out. I actually got it when I was, not sure how old I was, but probably 17. Well, it came out in 95, so I guess I actually would have been 18 when I got this. So anyway, you can do preseason, season game, Pro Bowl, Superstar Editor. That's where you can create your players. Now you can create an entire team. So you can create 2 quarterbacks, 4 running backs, 4 receivers, 2 tight ends, a center, a guard, 2 guards, tackle, kicker, punter, and all your defense. And after you create these players when playing regular season, if you get I'm not sure how they rate it, but I guess if your player does somewhat good, you have the ability to make them better. So let's take a look at some of this. Me. Whoops. I'm not going to really go through all the details, just get all this stuff done. Okay, so here's what you can do. You got your total points on the left, and you can do some like the running, the rushing, maximum, hitting, body balance, agility, ball control, receptions. See, now that's not very good, that player, so you got to play like a full season. Keep doing better to get that fill up a little bit more. One thing you can do is go ahead and play a full season, put it on auto skip, and just go away and do something like, I don't know, eat supper or something, or, because it's going to take a while, like a half hour for the entire thing to skip through a full season. Then once that season's done, you might have a lot of points built up where you can juice them up a little bit. And you can choose the team you want to put them on, so we'll just say, okay, Buffalo, they got a generic running back right here, so I'll put them right there. Me. You save. There, now when you played with the Buffalo Bills, you got me on the team. I don't believe that's the same as preseason, though. I think preseason automatically uses the default rosters that are in the game. I'm going to be the Packers as usual. And for the player 2 team, I think what better team to play against than the Bears. It's kind of cool when you look at the way they got all the helmets there. Look at that. It's like the entire NFC. There are only 2 teams on the West Coast. All the rest of them are on the East. Take a look at the AFC. We got 3 teams out in the West. Look at all of them. We got so many teams bundled up on the East. It's the same with hockey too. I know it's like the Eastern Conference in hockey. It's like they had, like like a very, like 1/6 of the country. If you cut the country in sixths, it's like the 1/6 of the East Coast was all Eastern Conference, and the Western Conference was spread from like California all the way to Nashville. But they changed the NHL, made some changes this season. Okay, I'm actually going to put the time down to 3-minute quarters. Injuries we'll put on, fumbles on, weather, we're going to have rain. Stadium. You know, we'll go ahead with the baseball stadium even though the Packers don't play there. Pretend they're playing in like Milwaukee Brewers Stadium. It's a preseason game anyway. Gonna make some changes here. Butler for my returner. That we can keep the same for now. And the playbook has to change. Kind of picky on my plays here. I don't want that one. Oops, that's not the one I wanted either. Some shotgun plays in there. Okay, playbook 1 and playbook 2 has the same. This one, yeah, shotgun, draw play. So this one we're going to change. I guess we'll do that. I used to do full seasons in this game all the time. There have been times I've gone undefeated throughout the entire season. The biggest victory I ever had in this game was 93-6 against the Bears. I actually recorded it on videotape, but I don't know what tape it's on right now.
Blue 43! Blue 43! Touchdown!
Press the Y button to dive. I don't know why it sounds quiet. You can do a fake run or a fake pass if you want to go for the 2-point conversion, or there's another way to go for the 2-point conversion, which I'll show. I think I pretty much showed it all in the regular full season. So if you kick it up like that, you press up when you kick it, then usually they don't seem to pick up many yards on the return. to use Reggie White too. Going for the goal line lineup so I can try getting him in the end zone. If we get a blitz, we have a lot more players on the line to go after him.
Round 52, round 52.
That idiot. See, they got an auto jump feature in this game. If he wouldn't have done that, I would have been able to cut down, but he's in the mid-area. So he just totally cheated me out of that one.
Blue 48, blue 48.
That was a fail. That's why I rarely do running plays in this game, because I don't have any decent running backs.
Red 24, red 24. Blue. Pass incomplete. Blue 48.
Nothing after the first quarter. Check my players. Did they change any? I'm not sure if they do in preseason. No, it looks like their physical conditions are all average. No one changes in the regular season. That's the cool thing about this game compared to the first game is that you switch sides.
Touchdown.
Now, I don't remember ever being beaten in this game by a person. I haven't played two players that often in this game, but I did play against this kid I worked with, like, it was back in like 97 or 98. This guy I used to work with. He swore to me he was the best player at this game, and we ended up playing, and I was just crushing him. He was the Pittsburgh Steelers, I was the Packers, and we were actually talking about doing a full season, but after that first time playing against him, I just didn't want to play against him anymore because he got so mad and threw his controllers, and I mean, I do that too, but I only do that when I'm alone playing against a computer. If I'm playing with a second player, I don't get mad quite as much. Okay, I don't know how they get that many yards in the return.
Blue 43, blue 43.
Sacked him.
Quarterback sack.
Reggie White, my third defenseman.
Blue 48, blue 48.
Are you kidding me? It was third and how many yards? Like third and over 20? I think we're going to fake run it. Nope. Yeah, the quarters are short, so it's probably going to be a low-scoring game. defense getting past all my offense, my offensive line.
First down. Wow, busy goosey.
Eight-yard gain. I just worry a lot more than that.
Red 20 ball, red 20 ball.
Double faked him.
First down.
Do the T-dive fake, and then I watch their defenseman see whether he follows my receiver or not. If he doesn't follow the receiver and he starts coming towards me, then I pass the ball to the open receiver. If he follows the receiver, then I just take it myself. Play I commonly did throughout my regular season, my full season.
Blue 48, blue 48.
Oh, okay, that guy just jumped like 40 yards in the air.
Pass incomplete. Blue 48, blue 48.
Well, this is the last shot, going for the end zone. It's halftime.
Blue 48, blue 48. Touchdown.
Cool. You know, there was actually a game I forgot to put on my top 10 list. Look at the halftime stats. Bears rushing yards -3, passing yards 0, total yards -3. No first downs, no sacks, no interceptions, no fumbles. Had the ball for 2 minutes. I've got 13 rushing yards, 162 passing yards, 175 total. 4 first downs, 1 sack. I haven't seen any interceptions or fumbles throughout the whole game, and I've possessed the ball for 4 minutes. I'm leading 21-0. Anyways, there was a game I forgot to put on my top 10 list. So, for the number 2 game, I'm going to have another tie. 2 games tied for second place because it's too late to make changes to the list already after I got so many games played. But the reason this game is tied with another game is because it was hard picking between these 2 games, so I had to make them as a tie. Find out what the next game is in the next video, which will be part 2. First, we're going to finish this game off, though. Take a knee, take a knee, woman. Fred running out against me.
Blue 43. Red 42, red 42. First down. Brown, busy two, Brown.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of Tecmo games. Actually, we've seen all the Super Nintendo. Actually, the Nintendo and Super Nintendo Tecmo football games. We've seen Tecmo Bowl on the regular NES. I did a full season of Tecmo Super Bowl on the NES. Full season of Tecmo Super Bowl on the Super NES. Full season of Tecmo Super Bowl 2 Special Edition on the Super NES. And a full season of this game, Tecmo Super Bowl 3 Final Edition on the NES, or Super NES.
Red 20 ball.
I'm gonna check the players again and just make sure. Yeah, see, preseason, their physical condition stays average all the time. Regular season, it goes up to like good, excellent, and go down to bad. And if you watch my full season, I'm always making changes to my players.
Blue 48.
You gotta be kidding me. How'd they suddenly get good?
First down.
They had more yards in that one play than their entire team had the whole first half.
Round 52. Round 52. Blue 48. Blue 48. Quarterback sack. Ready. Set. Tap.
One of those Tecmo games, there's that Jim Harbaugh for a quarterback, and it's weird because in the real NFL, he's actually coaching today with the 49ers. The playoffs. That's cool. Let's see if we can hold him to a shutout.
Round 52.
Look at all the grunting in the game.
First down. Blue 43.
See, I don't have any fast running backs. He did pick up some yards there, but
First down.
very rarely pick up any yards in the rushing game.
Blue 48. Blue 48. Touchdown.
I'm thinking of doing another series of games, like my PlayStation and PS2 games, my Grand Theft Auto games, but it's just gonna be like showing each game like one video of Grand Theft Auto. Actually, I think I'll just do the PS2 versions, like one video of Grand Theft Auto 3. One video of Grand Theft Auto Vice City, and then San Andreas and Liberty City Stories. Just to show some comparisons. Not sure yet though.
Blue 48. Blue 48.
You gotta be kidding me, that guy just threw down Reggie White.
First down.
It's like a 3-year-old girl picking up a car. And there's one annoying thing that always happens when you're playing against the computer. In the last couple minutes of the game, they're always taking timeouts.
Round 52, round 52. Let's move. Quarterback sack.
3 sacks this game for Reggie.
Blue 43.
Okay, the guy right in front of him, and it just went right through him, huh? You're the cheat.
Round 52. Let's move.
Okay, I had him down before. And why couldn't my guy catch it? Their guy can catch the ball when I got a guy right in front of him. Goes right through my player and they catch him. I got a guy wide open standing right there. The ball comes right to him and he doesn't catch it. What was he, sleeping? Is he in a coma?
Round 52, round 52. Pass incomplete. Red 20 ball, red 20 ball.
Fourth and 4, they're going for it.
Set, ready.
Look at that.
Turnover.
I'm surprised that wasn't a first down, but he's just like cutting through everywhere. Making all my players look stupid.
Red 20 ball. Red 42, red 42.
Wide open. Oh, I was going to stand right at the goal line and dive across the line. Okay, I showed the 2-point conversion. What you want to do, press the Y button, choose 2-point conversion, and you can actually choose from your players here.
Ready, set.
Okay, that's just unacceptable. There's no reason for him to miss that. And you can make a 75-yard touchdown and then going for 2 yards. You can't even catch a ball right to you when you're wide open.
Set, ready.
Oh, imagine that. Good catch. Shut him out, 34-0. So look at the difference in yards from the second half. All of a sudden, now they're good at rushing. They got 51 yards, went from -3 to 51. Passing yards went from 0 to 139. Total yards went from -3 to 190. First downs went from 0 to 5. And time of possession, I had double than them. Now I got more than me, so... Yeah, the Bears must have just completely traded their whole team during halftime for better players. Anyways, that was Tecmo Super Bowl 3 Final Edition on the Super NES, my third favorite game, tied with the game we're going to see in the next video. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in part 2 of my third favorite Super NES game.